Jose, just in relation to that game there tonight, do you feel Dinamo Zagreb showed a bit more hunger, a bit more desire in terms of their performance? Did they want it that bit more?
A lot more.
Can you please tell me just what you thought, Jose? It was a fairly shocking result. I'm sure you're very disappointed. Can you put into words what happened?
I don't know if you had a chance to watch my flash interview after the game. I believe that I can only repeat what I told. Nothing new to tell you. So if you watch it, I don't need to repeat. If you want me to repeat, of course I can try to use the same words that can reflect a little bit my feelings, what I feel and what I felt about the game. If you want me to try to repeat it, I can. But if you listen to it before, there is nothing new that I can say.
Difference in attitude between the two teams. What do you put it down to? You said it in the BT interview.
I believe that by surprise we were not caught, because before the game I told the players to play to win. I told the players to refuse a feeling of if we draw or if we lose 1-0 or 2-1 is okay. I told the players don't go in that direction. Play the game to be dominant, play the game to win it. At half time, even with the result 0-0, I told the players don't trust it, don't do it. If they score a goal, even I told minute 75, 80, 85, the game is open and then they will believe. So by surprise, the players were not caught. So it was not a surprise. Dinamo attitude, I believe, is humble, is desire, is motivation, is pride, is to prove themselves that they have talent, to prove even the world football market that they have quality. So they played with a lot of desire. That I can call it also professionalism, because for me professionalism starts exactly in the attitude. To be a professional, you must have attitude every day and every minute of every game. Then more talent, less talent makes a difference between players. But what is never negotiable is that attitude, and they beat us on attitude.
About the game of Mislav Oršić, how do you comment it? What's your comment on his?
Look, the first thing that I comment is to tell you, believe or don't believe, that my players, they watch Oršić actions during his career. We prepared with the analysts clips of the qualities of every player, and the goals that Oršić scored, I saw them all, I watched them all, and my players, they watched them all. So I don't know what to say. I can only say that the first goal I watched it before, the second goal I watched it before, and the third goal I watched it before. That's the only thing that I can say. I prepare my players to play against Oršić. I gave them all the information about Oršić, And that's the only thing that I can say. Congratulations to him, because of course is a great night for him.
Does it concern you that they're not heeding your advice or listening to you, responding?
Of course concerns me. Of course concerns me. We work very hard. We try to provide the best conditions for the players to perform. Of course it concerns me. My position as a head coach is a position that stops me to, or at least makes me uncomfortable to come in front of the cameras and to go deep on analyze. And I hope that you can understand that. But I believe that all of us, we have to be humble enough to accept any critic that you can make of our work. But it's not for me to go on that. We didn't lose because of Son and because of Pierre. I think that's quite a nice way. It's quite a nice way that would allow me to go in that direction and to use that as one of the reasons for. I appreciate the chance that you gave me, but I'm not going to accept that chance. I am too honest, and I am too hurted with this to accept that chance. It was not because of Sonny. It was not because of Pierre. Of course, two very good players. Of course, two guys that are important in the team. But I refuse. I totally refuse to say that. To speak about leaders on the pitch is something that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I think it's something that belongs to us, belongs to the dressing room, belongs to the life of us as a working a group. And of course, from the outside, you can have your perspective. You can analyze it, and probably with your experience and knowledge, you can take some conclusions. But I'm not going in that direction. The reason why we lost the game today was because for 100 minutes or so, one team put absolutely everything on that pitch, and another team only felt the pride and only felt, let's say, a motivation to fight for when the result was already in 3-0. Yes, in these 10 minutes, we had the chances to score a goal and to go through, but they beat us on heart. They beat us on another thing that I refuse to say in front of the cameras. But when you lose on that, as a professional, you have to be very, very hurted. And this is the way I feel. I'm not just sad. I'm not just sad, and I'm happy to be a guy with lots of experience and lots of emotional control, because I can control what I feel in this moment, at least in front of the cameras.
Okay, thank you, Patrick.
Hi, Jose. Is this the most difficult night of your career, or one of the most difficult, do you think?
For sure, it is one of the most difficult. I don't know if it is the most difficult one. But honestly, I don't believe a similar feeling. Yeah, I had in Europe moments of big pain, but pain caused by what football is. You know, I lost Champions League two Champions League semi-finals on penalties. It hurts you. Maybe still bleeding, but the feeling of the passion for football, the respect for your job, is something that hurts me deeply. And today I have this very bad feeling. I have this very bad feeling because maybe for some people in football, football is a job, or football is a way to make money. For me, is much more than that. That's why I never lose these basics of football, which is the passion, the heart, the desire. I feel very, very hurted. I cannot find more words to describe it. The only positive thing that I take from here is this happiness that these people feels in this moment, and by feeling the happiness of these people, I can imagine on the silence the opposite feeling of Tottenham fans, and of course I feel very hurt with that.
Do you still believe, after a horrid week, that you are going to win things at Tottenham?
You know, there are some players and some groups where it's easier to win. That's obvious. And tonight we lost a chance of winning a trophy. I'm not saying that by winning tonight we would win the Europa League. Far from it. I'm not saying that. I never told that. But tonight we were knocked out of a competition where if you go to the quarterfinals, you have 12.5% chances of winning the competition. So tonight we can say that we lost a competition. Of course, the only chance that we have to win a trophy this season is the final that we have to play against a very good team, against the next champion, and against a team that match after match they show an incredible desire of winning. So it will be a very, very difficult final, and if we want to have a chance to win it, of course the attitude has to be completely different.
Okay. Jose, what do you want to see from your players against Aston Villa on Sunday?
That's the same question. That's the same question after the game against Arsenal, and I didn't see today what I wanted to see. So it's hard to say because I was expecting tonight a complete different attitude, and we didn't get that. Obviously, what do I want against Aston Villa? I want exactly all the ingredients that I told in some of the previous questions. That are what I consider the basic of honest professional. Doesn't matter the area. In this moment, we are speaking about football. We could be speaking about any other area in society. The basics of every job is the honesty, the commitment, the desire, the respect for the people that expect that you do a good work. All these ingredients, that's what I expect to have every day, every match.